What up, one person? How you doing? How you doing? No music. This live. Just me kicking it. Oh, well, bye. See you later. Yes, I will see you later. What's up, Dragonborn dude? What's up, Ian Anderson? What's up with everybody? What's up? What y'all on tonight? I'm just rocking out from the basement, chilling, doing my thing. Just being a black guy hanging around. Yeah, you know I'm cleaning the grill, sleepy. It ain't that dirty. I just got OCD. I just keep it real clean because I paid a real lot. You know what I mean? So let's get it real clean and get my money really out of this bitch. No, it's not a dirty napkin. Mr. Pineapple Cut. I see. I see you shining, my guy. What it do, man? What's that at you, Mason? Lorenzo Big Ball. Why did you threaten Ian? Oh boy, here y'all go with that bullshit. Ain't nobody threatened, dude. And get off my dick. I'm not responding to that anymore. You need to go to the dentist, man. I did. He molded me. Ha! My jeweler is a dentist. Retired dentist, though. But he's a dentist. Anyway, said her. Who is her? I don't even know her even. Oh, you talking about super even revenge or some shit? I don't even conversate with even no more. I had to block even. I blocked even because even let people tell even shit about me. And I don't play that shit. If somebody can tell you something about me and you believe it, stay over there with them. Even when you find out it's not true, stay over there with them because they can convince you that I was on bullshit. And I don't need to be around people that convince you that I'm on bullshit because I think for me, I'm a leader, 100% a leader. So yeah, you know, I'm going to chill out and roll one. You know what, Lorenzo? Give me a good reason why I shouldn't ban you right now. This is the second time you done came in here stirring up some bullshit. You know, even apologize to me, right? Huh? That was just this morning. I think when you wake up from your drug binge, you should really do your research. Cause it sounds to me like you've been in a drug coma for the past 12 hours and you don't know what the fuck is going on. My teeth the coolest shit that y'all seen. That's why y'all keep commenting on it. You white boys don't even know how grills work. Them white boys in the comments talking about some, why is his gums showing? Your gums are supposed to show. Was I supposed to get the gums molded too? Fucks get gold. Who the fuck gets gold put over their gums? That what y'all think black guys are doing? Fresh rag. Send a super chat, nigga. Let the haters do their job. Work for free anyway. You know what I mean? Let them do their job, work for a nigga. Go twerk for a nigga. Twerk that coochie for a real nigga. Look how they shine when I do the do rag. Do rag and do ass. That okay. Do rag and do ass. Get niggas some new cash. What's that in? Some new bitches. Uh-huh. If I go to church tomorrow, it's to get something to eat. Cause I'm still broke. Say your bitch put that pussy on my face. I eat that for dinner. I got I got fried chicken waiting on me though. I mean, they feelings be hurt, man. You know, I don't understand how you niggas be mad about shit that don't even belong to y'all, like bitches and me and my grill. I don't know. You ain't got to over here. You stress yourself out about nothing. Acting like a bitch. She You ain't right. You need to stop playing. I ain't playing. I can go there and eat the Lord's food, nigga. The fuck? He said everybody come. I came. Shit. I ain't come for the Lord preachers to start playing with me though. I heard those cops caught you outside somebody's house. See, I just told you give me a good reason not to ban you. But you gave me a good reason to ban you. There you go. I'm just tired of this shit at this point. Get up out of here looking for a little petty argument. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown man. Go play. Chill with that childish shit, nigga. I'm grown. Please do not the rocks at the throne. Please do not bark up that tree. That tree will fall on you. I don't know why your poor bodies they forewarn you. Like, no, not Bru Sitdee. He gets busy. It's a grown man, she out. Get you rolling the tree out. Biatch. It just man. Oh, that's all I got to smack down them jabronis. What's going down in the chat though, man? Let's find something else to laugh at besides Lorenzo. Keep coming in here, starting shit on behalf of Ether, Isha, whatever fuck her name is, his name. Ethan Almighty or some shit. I don't fucking know. Evan Almighty or something. I don't fucking know. I really don't. But I appreciate Evan for being a bigger person and giving me an apology this morning. But I'm still not fucking with you. You want to fuck with me? You got to fuck with me under a different profile. That profile no longer has access to me. This is my way of letting you know that you fucked up. And when you got to go to another profile to come say hi to me, you should know that that's karma, energetically, karmically, your fault. Because I wouldn't have blocked you if you wasn't on no bullshit. You got yourself blocked. And I know people change. That's cool. I'm a black felon. I didn't get none of them benefits after I got out of prison. And what I mean by that is they don't give a fuck. I still get the consequence of being a felon. So you violate, you still get the consequence of violating. Get your ass banned, making the wrong comments, period. I'm gonna just leave it right there. And I ain't playing with nobody this year. I don't give a fuck. Especially if you ain't sent the super chat. I'll ban your ass fast in a motherfucker. I live off super chats, motherfucker, and y'all know what I'm about. What I'm about? That shit that pays the bills. Gotta give me some more of these. All down here, back here, back here. You know what I mean? I only got 6 of them, nigga. So let's do the math. Average human has 32 teeth in their mouth. 32. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. I got 26 more gold teeth to buy. I ain't gonna play with y'all ass. And I sold dick to get the first six. If I gotta sell dick to get the next six, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be quite pissed about that, Jack. But anyway, as I was saying before, you know it. I'm a real nigga, man. All I do is talk real shit. You know what's crazy though? Me and my guy was just talking about this shit. He was like, "Why you don't ever start a relationship with all the bitches who be buying dick from you? They don't want a relationship with me. Half of them bitches don't even like niggas. How they don't like niggas, but they buying dick from you? You got to be smart enough to know the difference, nigga. That's why God put me in this position and not you, because the bitches would hang you, and you wouldn't even be ready for the hanging. Me, I know where to go, when to go, how to get there, and when to not fucking be there. You know what I mean? But yeah, most of them bitches can't be seen with a nigga. Even the black ones, because they ain't got a reputation of fucking with niggas. It's cool though. Then what bitch gonna admit she like me? I'm a bum, right? I'm homeless, right? 'Cause bitches don't date you off what your potential is. Oh no, that don't matter. It's business, not personal. You know it. It ain't nothing personal until they play with my motherfucking business, and I'm gonna take it personal. That's why I be banning motherfuckers. Don't make it personal now. Don't get my emotions tied into this shit. That's why I was mad in the first place, nigga. I was never mad about the trolls. I was never mad about their motherfucking comments. I was mad that YouTube took their comments serious. That's when I started tightening up on the trolls. And he retarded motherfuckers like they don't understand that. I even got motherfuckers who was mad at me because the trolls is trolling me. Like, how you mad at me because I'm a victim? I hate people like that. Be mad at the motherfucker who getting oppressed instead of being mad at the oppressor. And now I done rose above the oppressor. Them motherfuckers can't even come back and be like, oh yeah, you did it. That's cool. They're scared to even show their face around here because they lost faith. Scary bitches. That's why I'm the leader. I'm telling you all that. I'm the fucking leader. Of course you're gonna lose faith. You's a follower. Jesus was the leader. The 12 apostles kept losing faith. Did Jesus lose faith? No. Jesus kept on fucking leading. Until Judas snitched on him and shit. Judas was snitching like a motherfucker. There's 13 apostles, and Judas is not Thomas, apparently. Well, apparently there was a Judas Thomas, and then there was another Judas. Yeah, both of them were apparently apostles, but you know, that's neither nor here nor there. But yeah, I don't know what's going down with these motherfuckers and why they think it's okay to play with my money or why they would even line up to play with my money. I thought a motherfucker would want to see somebody homeless in this country climb up out the motherfucking gutter somewhere else besides fucking some motherfucking Will Smith movie. Now, when Will Smith playing me in a movie, you gonna be salty. And he like, that what you gotta say to Bru Sitdee? Is that what you gotta say to Bru Sitdee? You don't talk to Bru Sitdee like that. Tell you, I'm gonna have Will Smith for this motherfucker with his line and cut back and everything. All right. They gonna swear to God I was a tall, light skinned nigga when I climbed out the ghetto. It's cool. They gonna swear I'm mixed with something. They gonna swear I'm a Mexican or something. I start working, I make the Mexicans look lazy on the job site. I bullshit you not. I be working hard than a motherfucker. Do you gotta shine them like that? Yes, I gotta shine them like this, nigga. Why? Because I paid for them. Bitch tried to tell me he got snatch outs. I said, so do you, bitch. Where? I said, on top of your head. All that shit can be snatched right the fuck out, bitch. It ain't even yours. Fuck out here. Oh, you bogus. I ain't bogus, bitch. That's yours because you paid for it. You got the receipt to prove it, bitch. And I got the receipt to prove this shit mine. The receipt to that gonna pay. I said the receipt to that gonna pay, bitch. What's proof is yours? It's in your head, bitch. What's proof that this shit is mine, that it fit my mold? Not many people have teeth that are just alike. Not even twins. You see a nigga with a grill on, that's his shit when it's real. When he paid for it, he got a person go get it molded. That's one of the features of the grill. It's custom. And as a poor black man, you don't get much custom shit in your life. But guess what? You get custom. Because let me tell you something. Pussy used to be custom for you. Yeah, it used to come custom. It's called arranged marriage. That was your bitch from the time you was born to the time you died, nigga. You just got a bitch. Free installation. Came with the motherfucking software. Came with the upgrade. No questions asked. Then you had to earn a bitch. You know what I mean? Then when people start earning bitches, they got mad because how some motherfuckers get a version and you got to pay for this bitch is all already got the pussy to be in. Type of shit is this. That's not a custom fit. A version is a custom fit. It will fit for you. That's one size fits all. It will soon fit you. Just keep on beating and skeeting and it's going to fit. Now, a bitch that have been around the block a few times with a nigga like Bru Sitdee might not fit a man of less altitude, shall I say. And sex ain't new to her. So you don't get nothing custom to you in the ghetto. Because the bitches start breeding by the time they 10. By the time they 13, they selling coochie. Even the side pieces, they was custom back then too. Because you could buy one bitch and then go off and buy a couple more. But times change. You can't do that now. Now you get one bitch. You can have 3 or 4 bitches, but ain't none of them custom made to you. Ain't none of them bitches. That pussy ain't just for you. Ain't nothing just for you nowadays, but the DNA test to say it's for your motherfucking kids in the ghetto. Name something else just for you. Your car ain't just for you. You bought that used. Grandma used to low key have a second. Well, grandma could low key have a second. That was cool. It was still grandpa pussy mainly though. Hey, possession is 9 tenths of the law. Pawpaw got 9 tenths of that pussy, my nigga. So how can he complain? No, you got 8 tenths. 8 tenths. Your grandma got 1 tenth, and her side nigga got a tenth. There you go. You know what I mean? Oh, grandpa and not grandma. I said, no, my grandma. My grandma ain't had no side piece. My grandma did. She married her side piece. My nana was Max. She ain't play that shit. That motherfucker move right around and try to get out to get out. Like with my nana, they thought my nana was gonna be sad and lonely. Remember when you walked out? Bullshit. My nana left my grandpa and had a hot girl summer. Like, but that's what happened and shit. As far as my grandpa, I wouldn't. My grandpa on my daddy's side, he was bold like me. Yeah, he got the side bitch and then moved her in the house with my grandma. Like this, your sister. And he did that several times over. This nigga. And he had some more houses doing this shit. My grandpa didn't play. On my daddy's side, yeah. You remember grandpa used to have, see, that was my grandpa. Couple of families on the side. He didn't give a fuck. My grandpa had families with, hey, Hey, my grandpa was. Hey, he's an old man too. He had grandpa. Hey, he was no joke. Listen, he had kids with my last name. He got kids under another last name. Yeah, grandpa was out here knocking shit up. Don't try to tell me that was my auntie. That's my grandpa other fucking wife. That's what my grandma told me. And my auntie told me that. Ain't my auntie. That's my fucking grandma. That's my grandpa other fucking wife. I said, ain't that something? I'm wondering why I'm in motherfucking finna marry two bitches looking stupid. Like, how I do that shit twice? And to find out that's what my grandpa did. Like, I'm just following in folks' footsteps. I embarrassed him too. He made it all the way. Damn. I got put out the game, G. I got this DQ. I gotta defend. I gotta did not finish in this motherfucker. Dawson, this your sister. I got an uncle younger than me. My grandpa did not play that shit. And it wasn't only them two. Them was the two that got along. Well, two that got along on their own. My grandpa, they said he used to beat bitches up and make them get along. Oh, you bitches fighting? Okay, you bitches fight, I'ma win. Listen, I was talking to my two bitches in Milwaukee while I was in Missouri visiting my grandma, and she caught me outside yelling at them bitches like, if you bitches fight, I'ma win. I'll beat both you bitches up right now. I'm on the motherfucking back row and the sticks learning about my motherfucking roots. What you bitches gonna do? Calm the fuck down, act like I got some motherfucking sense. This why the fuck I ain't moving back to Milwaukee. This why I stay in Illinois now. I'm tired of you hoes. Stay in Illinois. I'm a motherfucker been in motherfucking Missouri for the last week. Fuck you hoes. I ain't never coming back, stupid bitches. I hung up that phone. I turned around. My grandma was just standing there. I said, hey, grandma. That's an old relationship. I'm leaving now. She was like, you sound just like her. That shit just made me freeze in my tracks. Like, just like who? She's like, and you walking through this house just like him. You just short compared to him. I knew she was talking about then. I said, who you talking about, grandpa? She said, yeah. I said, oh, you talking about Mr. Thin Buddy. That's what they call my grandpa Thin Buddy. Oh, okay. Now when she told me everything, I was like, damn. So how did grandpa get all this motherfucking land? That's when I found out that grandpa was from Madrid. Yeah, there's a new Madrid now on the map. There's no Madrid. Let me tell you why. Because it's underwater. Yeah, they drowned the town. When they drowned the town, somehow my grandpa swam out. Yeah, he swam out. That nigga monster. They drowned the town. They couldn't kill this nigga, Jack. That nigga's a legend. Yup. And then they had to pay him because they drowned. They tried to drown him, so he took his money and invested in a cotton patch and a chicken field. I mean, a chicken farm slash cotton farm. And that's what he did. And then his family cost him so much motherfucking money that he didn't have no money. By the time my dad and him was old enough to go to high school, and he ain't had no more money. The farm was gone because he had to rebuild the family, bro. And everybody mad at him because he ain't leave him and shit. They like, oh, damn, buddy was a bum. He rebuilt y'all and then he set all of y'all up. Everybody was sitting in houses and shit. He spent every last dime he had taking care of you motherfuckers. Even the motherfuckers he didn't give his last name to. He didn't give his last name out because he was something like a pimp and he believed in a bottom bitch. And you know, pimps are married a bottom bitch. And I guess that's who my grandma was. And they used to run the steak houses together and all that other shit. I know my grandma still run around with the pistol and she be at the church talking shit. That's her church, shit. It literally is and shit. I'm telling you like that. It is her church and shit. But she ain't gonna take it back from the pastor ever. Ever. It's a church on a country road. She don't want that motherfucker. She was like, I need to sell Jesus out of that motherfucker, sell some ass. I was like, okay, grandma. Kind of broke. Can we do both? Do Jesus mine? She was like, nigga, don't play with me. I was like, all right. She was like, that's something your grandpa asked. I said, I figured that. I feel the spirit around me. Everything she was telling me about my grandpa, though, I'm just like that nigga. That shit crazy. My daddy did not tell me about that side of my grandpa. Then my daddy was like, I ain't never fight your grandpa. Yes, you did, nigga. Your bitch ass ran. You ain't want no smoke. Same way I do my kids. I beat they bitch ass up. Yeah, but grandpa was a stone cold motherfucking Mac, nigga. I'd be like, my man, great granny, like that. She, what's the matter? Never had a job, just like you. So he's a loser. He was more successful than me. That was before hunkies could count all your dollars. He was one of the only black men to own a cotton field. He ran a lot of shake houses too. The reason why Madrid don't have shit is a racist ass motherfuckers like you, Billy, who don't want to see niggas like my grandpa thrive and shit. Feed his family and a bunch of other niggas in a new Madrid, Sykeston area, nigga. Most of them niggas is alive today because of my grandpa. Sykeston, the motherfucking St. Louis, nigga. From East St. Louis all the way to Sykeston, nigga. Well, you better believe it. You know why it's not in the history book? Because it was a black man that did it. That's why you don't believe it, nigga. Because you hunkies drown every single nigga y'all ever dumped the levy on, except my grandpa. Yeah, my grandpa was a bad motherfucker. Now, and you ask my opinion of the story where he was somewhere getting some pussy when it happened. Because that's all I do was get pussy. He was somewhere hugged up with one of them white bitches when they let the levy go. And the white bitch couldn't even swim. She was like, "Save me, buddy." He was like, "Nope, bitch. I gotta create Bru Sitdee." Kept going, nigga. Just for me, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about? And when he finally got a chance to breathe, the water was rising again. So he swam some more, got a chance to breathe, and the water rose again, nigga. Till he washed up on the bank of the motherfucking Mississippi in Madrid, nigga. And when he finally got his shit together, running through the steak houses like a cowboy with his pistol, gambling on the back roads and riding a horse that he found, bitch ass nigga. He went back and bought new. He went back and bought new Madrid. That's what my grandpa did, nigga. Your grandpa wasn't shit. That's why you a fucking internet troll, pussy. You don't have no dynasty to respect, nigga. I do. Donate a super chat. My granddaddy wasn't no crackhead. You wouldn't call him that to his face. He'll break your fucking nose. My granddaddy was beating niggas up till he was 60. You can get it, nigga. I'm only 37. I'll beat you up in the name of my motherfucking ancestors. Like I'm from Wakanda. I will show you who I am. I stomp you out until you hear motherfucking the black lady like, show him who you are. You wake up in a hospital, they'll be like, you got a concussion. You've been out for like 6 weeks. Your grandfather was a transformer, Tony. Okay. There you go, Billy. Cause I ain't gonna play with you African Americans or you Peckerwoods. Don't come in here disrespecting my lineage. My lineage, you can get banned. Best you didn't even send a super chat before you started talking. Watch your mouth. Fuck wrong with Billy. You disrespected my elders and thought it was gonna be an argument. No, nigga. That's dead in you, nigga. Glad we're not face to face. I would have had to really I would have had to really fuck you up in this matrix simulation. I tell you that. They was gonna be reading your simulations like, holy shit. It was gonna be like, what? The operator was gonna be like, this nigga just got punched in the eye hard as a bitch. There's multiple shots to the motherfucking skull. Is he swinging back? Yeah. Upload the fight program. It's already loaded. Who the fuck is he fighting? Bru Sitdee. Don't look good for this nigga. Let's check Bru Sitdee fighters. Holy shit, his hand. Seems like he's gonna break him. Well on this guy. Let's send some agents in to break it up. That's your cousin gonna be like, I'm gonna beat your cousins up too. Gonna be like Keanu Reeves in this motherfucking leather. Beat up folks' whole dynasty. Y'all remember that game, True Crime Streets of LA for PlayStation 2? Y'all don't remember it because y'all some scrubs. That's when RPG games was good. Even the crackheads do karate. I be on the streets looking for low hanging fruit, trying to bring my cop score up. All of a sudden, a crackhead break out like, the crackhead, and then the fight just pause, and you get that button combination. Mm-hmm. You just go crazy on their ass. Square, triangle, X, triangle, triangle, square, X, 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 X. That was my shit. Right? Snoop Dogg cheat code. First, we got to chase him down. I chase Snoop ass down. Fandy. Fan Snoop ass. Oh, fuck, cuz. Where you going, nigga? Come here. I'm gonna book your bitch ass. I was always playing with the pimp with the ashy lip. Because it was funny to me. Pimping ass undercover police officer. That was really funny. Plus, he had lips like Jay-Z. I couldn't resist to play with that player. I missed a lot of the cutscene. I had to play it again. I played it. And I thought them lips was funny as shit. Them was some big ass racist ass lips too. And then he drive a drop top. I didn't even play with Snoop Dogg. I locked his bitch ass and went outside to sell drugs for 2 weeks. And then went to jail. You got tired of playing that shit, went back to GTA. That because you was a bad cop, bro. You got the bad cops court. You ain't want to play no more. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You went to you went to the code for the Desert Eagles, and you just rocked it down. Remember the game State of Emergency? Yeah. I couldn't like I wasn't really good at PlayStation games. My little brother liked the PlayStation games, and so did all my friends. So they was really good at them. So I played them, but I ain't beat too many of them. I beat True Crimes of LA though, and I like that it's a fight at the end. Boy, I beat the Chinese dude and the Russian dude. If you ain't never know which way you going 3 ways in the game, it's two Russian fights and one Asian dude fight. I like fighting with the Asian dude. Me and dog be boxing, and he got them reversals for your ass. The Russian dude dirty. He be throwing shit in your face. You gotta block. I guess when you block, the nigga close his eyes. Some blocking technique. In the Russian, easy to beat. He ain't got no hand game, and the Asian dude ain't got no leg game. So it's like playing Street Fighter. Probably fucking his ass up. That game was fun. But yeah, State of Emergency was just one big ass riot. Yeah, I still be playing games and shit. Should bring the switch down here and the projector and set up and do a late night stream with y'all. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. Then I can show y'all how to get out. Street Fighter movie and Mortal Kombat. Well, Mortal Kombat, man, they movies weak. It's weak because they trying to whiten. They hit everything with the whitening. Get it? Everybody white. None but white people and Asians there. Now I know even Asians watching this shit. Like, what the fuck? Let me tell you something. If it's white people and Asians on the earth, it's definitely black people. Not even the ancient people from the earth is black. Even Asians looking like white people cannot, no way, in shape or form, be Kodo Khan because Asians can't be Kodo Khan. We not even old enough to have a bloodline to be that nigga. That's definitely a nigga. Africans don't have a bloodline to be that old. Asians like these dumbass racist ass niggas. They got no fucking help. They got another ask the Asians. So what are you? If everybody was black at first and you supposedly came before Africa, what does that make you? What does that make you? The Asians are like black. So what's your point? Like we fire back like that's why you're niggers and you don't have hops. How about that? Got him. Got him. You can't dance. Got him again. No people, no dancing. You niggers are the only niggers that don't get any hoes. Where's your bitches? They ain't got no bitches. White people on Asians ass. Asians mad in the motherfucker. At the rib session, like, okay. Asian learn to dance. Asian learn to get bitches. Show me an Asian Mac Daddy. That's what I want to see. I see black guys, homeless Mac Daddies. Just guys just living on the street, smelling like ass, still getting bitches. That's a talent I want, my friend. Show me an Asian guy who does that. Asian like, they right, we get no bitches. But we fight like nigga. Say something else slick, motherfucker. They fight like niggers? Yes. Bruce Lee was one of them. I thought he was a what? Like a Pacific Islander? No, he was. We're through talking shit, okay? We don't want any smoke with you mini Tyrones and Tyquishas. Just calm down. Everybody calms down. We'll give you a free pack of Kool-Aid. The best we got for you. Have a free pack of Kool-Aid. You can make a couple punch, and then you can go home. Oh, by the way, gonna need you to stop trading with the niggas. We know you just found out your niggers, but don't trade with the niggas. Don't! Correct? God damn it, Ping. What are you doing? Trading. If you trading with the niggers, Ping, we're gonna have problems. I don't give a fuck. I trade with nigga because nigga got money. Nigga money more valuable than me. I trade with nigga. Simple math. It's not simple math. You do not trade with niggas. Bad Chinese guy. I'm Taiwanese. Bad Asian boat guy. Does that make you happy? You fucking Japanese hat wearing motherfucker. White people don't know the difference between Asians. They be looking for a hat. What kind of hat is he wearing? Was it a pointy hat like Raiden from Mortal Kombat? That means he's a farmer, nigga. That don't mean he's a certain right. No, it means he's Taiwanese. Definitely. Those Thai fuckers live outside. I don't think there's houses in Thailand. I think all those fuckers live under elephants or something. I'm telling you. You ever seen a house in Thailand? I've well, I've seen factories. I have not seen houses. Show me a house. They really poor in Thailand. If I get $1 million on YouTube, I'm not going to Thailand. I am, however, going to the Philippines. Going to the Philippines, motherfucker. Got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Might get me Philippine girl. Get me 2 or 3. Let me tell you, if you got $1 million in the United States, that's $25 million Filipino money. Shit, I'm going where I'm appreciated. I'm going where I'm appreciated. Fuck that. Fuck staying in the United States and joining the Masons, nigga. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit anyway. But that seems like the only way you get rich here, being a fucking Mason. So fuck it. I mean, and $1 million don't make you rich no more. So they just let me collect my meal ticket so I get the fuck out of here. So I get the fuck out of here. 25 mil? Nigga, I build a fucking resort, nigga. Build a resort and live there forever. I build a resort and start macking on them little Filipino hoes and selling coochie. I even be selling their brothers next door. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I buy a big ass plot of land. I be making so much money the gang members that be working for me. I move there and be a super boss. Y'all see me live streaming with Chipsud, Chipsud, Chipsud. Remember the cheap suit Chris Tucker bought on Friday? I mean, on Rush Hour, he was like, "How cheap of a suit? Chipsud, Chipsud. How cheap of a suit? Cheap of a suit." Walked out that motherfucker, the suit was flooding. He was like, "Damn, boy, these is only 5'1". 5 foot tall motherfuckers. Damn. And these dudes don't fit, man. Chips up. That's what y'all gonna see me in. Chips up. I'm gonna be posted in that motherfucker. Y'all gonna see me on a Filipino court getting put out the country. My chipasudo. 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 Be right back to streaming YouTube again. I'm gonna go there with $1 million. I'm gonna come back with 5 million. But I'm gonna be pissed. Cause I'm gonna feel like I got cheated out. You know what I mean? 125 million. I'm gonna be like, man, I want my fucking money back. I'm gonna have all type of Taiwanese bitches pregnant. I have a school full of them bitches. They're gonna be like, you know what? To coming back. Like, come on, man, I'll buy cheap suit. No, cheap suit. Without the cat. No more Bru Sitdee. Listen, they name a city after me. Bru Sitdee. We name Bru Sitdee so kids know not to fuck each other. He gets more bitches pregnant than Genghis Khan. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on that motherfucker. The Pineapple Cut Resort, you know it. All they gotta do is pay me every week. I'm gonna have these bitches having babies every week. Shit was up. Shit was up. I'm gonna even be slanging Chip and Son. Yeah, nigga. 1 million worth $25 million. God bless me like that, I wouldn't even be mad at all the American bitches that have shot me down in my lifetime. I'd be like, okay, God, you done made up for it. I'm about to fuck this up. Yo, I am. Tip is so cheap. I plug it for rich guy. You know, Asian bitches, they used to working. Me and my Asian baby mama's gonna build the resort brick by brick. Chips up, chips up. Y'all come to my resort, their daddy's gonna be trying to say, chips up, chips up, chips up, chips up, chips up, street rice. You be slanging in that motherfucker. They really gonna fuck up when they put me out because I'm gonna spend 4 million and getting my Asian family here and putting us on here. We gonna be here doing the same shit. They gonna fuck around and deport them niggas. Then it's gonna be too late. I'm gonna have way too much money. I'm gonna have so much money. I'm gonna own a piece of Mexico. They gonna look up. We gonna all be in Mexico doing the same shit in Mexico. Arriba. I'm gonna buy out the whole border. Yep, it's my land. Now the U.S. can't cross it. Nope, it's a crossing fee. I own this piece of the land. I can do what I want with it. What if we just keep going? Then you're just gonna get shot. See all the Mexicans standing over there? They're my kids. You will be shot. As soon as I'm like, they didn't pay that. Watch this. Let me step back. Hey, he ain't pay daddy. Watch all the guns raised. Like, what'd you say, hombre? No peligroso. No peso, nada. You want me to tell him the dealio to homicilio? Because it can happen right now. That's what I thought. Hand me my money, Fred. You too, Velma. Put in a motherfucking nail salon. You know it. I'm gonna have all the chicas getting their nails done. I'm not bullshitting. Think I'm like, estoy fue couple pesos. Don't that baby daddy. You promised to getting all of our nails done if we sewing up these t-shirts. All right, them and the Asian bitches sewing. Tell you, I'm gonna open up a sweatshop. A nice ass sweatshop too. Let me hit that again. Woo! Nothing like an unknown drink. They won't pay me to advertise it. But yeah, I'll be in that motherfucker putting in that work. They got me fucked up. Chip suck. Chip such. We gonna be set up in this motherfucker. We gonna buy up all the land they take back from the Africans. Me and my Asian family. We gonna be all out through Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois. They're like, where do these fucking Blasians come from? They're like, why don't the Blasians date other Blasians in this area? Like, we all got the same daddy. They all got a picture of me in their living room. I'm gonna be there looking like the motherfucking goddamn dictator of North Korea. Me flexing the ball spot. If I had the golds in my mouth. They're like, who y'all daddy? Chinese Mansa Musa? That's how I'm gonna be over there, like the Asian Mansa Musa in that bitch. I'm telling you, I'm going to the Philippines. I ain't bullshit. Shit. Hey, Bree. Yeah. But that's what's going down. That's how I plan to live it out. You know what I mean? They gonna fuck up. Letting me with these good ass genetics get over there to some smart ass Filipino bitches. Nah, good. My kids are gonna add and subtract and motherfuck. Listen, they gonna be out of school by the 6th grade. Because I'm already smart as a whip, especially for a dumb motherfucker. I'm the one dumb motherfucker you might not want to play with. And that's good enough. Because I'm getting ready to have about 40 motherfucking children. No, I don't know. I don't know, man. YouTube don't want to pay me, man. They don't want to fund what I'm on. I'm gonna build an army on their ass. Yeah, they gonna try to say I'm a. Hey, listen, they ain't gonna ever say I'm an Asian white man because I'm gonna turn that whole provenance in Asia gonna be mixed with my genetics. They gonna know. They gonna know. That's gonna be the one part of Asia that's still yellow 100 years from now. Nigga, I'm smashing the little bitch out of that. Hmm. I'm trying to think of an appropriate way to say what happened. But I went out to hit the little Asian bitch. I was hitting that. You know what I mean? I pulled it out when I was busting. It was just everywhere. I didn't know I had that much sperm built up. I was like, shit. I would get her pregnant, but she'd be crying about it. Like, I mean, I'd already crossed the line and skied in it too many times. I figured 3 times it don't work. Time to stop trying. But I had to try at least 3 times. She didn't say that the first time. The second time she warned me. The third time she was like, all right. She'll find a warning. And I was like, all right, cool. Now I'd be skiing in her mouth and all on her face. That wasn't the moral of the story. The moral of the story was I thought when you get older, your sperm count decreased. Yeah, that shit was high in a motherfucker. And I didn't think it was a lot of sperm. She said something. She was like, shit, there's a lot of sperm. I was like, oh, yeah. So, she go out. Ah. I don't know what was going on there. She don't think I like fucking her. She don't think I like getting my dick sucked at least. She know now. That excites me. If and then I know her mama and her aunties and you know what I mean, I done met the family. They're like, you nice boy, get her pregnant. I should snitch on her. Nigga, I put a gallon of sperm on her face. What? Yeah, she wasted baby batter around this motherfucker. You know, black and Asian grannies don't play that shit, bitch. You better get pregnant while you can. Love telling their granddaughters that. Better get pregnant. You pregnant yet? Hey, girl, I'm turning 19. Bitch, you pregnant yet? Been grown a whole year and ain't got no motherfucking kids. Bitch, you was a loser. When you get pregnant, grandma? I was 12. When you get married, grandma? 13. I'm just a little behind. Niggas grams are putting that work. I don't try to hear that shit. You pregnant yet? They checking shit. I should snitch on her. And like, she not pregnant, 'cause she ain't letting guys eating that cooch. She been lying to y'all. Spermicide using ass little bitch. Who knows? She could have had my baby a couple years ago. She did disappear, pop back up. So who knows? But if my baby in like an Asian ninja camp, training to be part of the Red Army, I'm gonna be pissed. Nobody told you to ship my sperm over there, bitch. And start motherfucking Kung Fu Panda training. Nobody told you to do that. Get my permission first. I'm the dad. I'd have went to go visit the nigga at least. I'm just saying, I don't want to ship all my kids off to a camp, but if there's a camp for them, or turn them to like a super soldier ninja, then yeah, I'd drop you off, dog. Now, when you get out of that special training, if you can't find no job, you free to come live with me, long as you're not planning to kill me for sending you to go get special training. I sent you there because I wanted you to be one of the best in the world. I imagine you would have a swimming pool full of bitches by now. But no, you back in the United States with no job. So cool, come stay in my house. Like, you free to fill up my swimming pool with bitches. Nobody here but me and your mom. She like bitches too. So fill that motherfucker. Don't let them bitches steal my shit though. No bitches be stealing. And I had too many bitches in one spot. They get sticky fingers. Sticky fingers. Gotta watch them hoes. Oh, you bitches still? Like, that's how me and Brittany met. She had way more money than me. Always had a nice ass car, even in high school. I went to high school with the bitch for a couple of weeks. But she traveled to my high school for a couple of weeks. That bitch pulled up in a McLaren. I was like, damn, bitch has a McLaren thing. And I was flirting with her a little bit, but I stopped after that because that was obviously out of my bracket. And I was 17. I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do with her. She would own me. And I didn't want to be owned. But one day my phone came up missing. So I had those off. I'm like, damn, one of these punk calls stole my phone. So I'm leaving with the face. I get my motherfucking car. I started my car. I'm backing up. Beings in back of me. She get her little rich ass out and prance around the car and come around to the passenger side and tap on my window. I roll down the window. She's like, "Can you cut your car off? It's loud." So I cut my car off. I said, "This ain't no car. It's a station wagon." She was like, "Your car look like Marge Simpson car. Cause you always talking shit about people." I was like, "Damn, it's like that." Gonna pull up on me looking like Tiger Woods' grandniece. Fuck you with your rich ass. What do you want? Rich car driving motherfucker. Where you get that car from? Ludacris? Shit. He the only nigga got one. You stole his shit, obviously. And his shit is silver. How you get it red? You know what? I ain't got no more questions for you. What you want? I want to give you back your cell phone. I said, give me back my cell phone. You got my cell phone? She laughed. Pull it out her pocket. Yeah, I got your cell phone. I saved my number in there. You was in class sleep. You need to stay awake. I said, bitch, I've been sleeping in class since school started. So I started going to school. I can't break the habit. Class is boring as shit. I was born. We working on the computer. I don't give a fuck about that computer. It's even easier to go to sleep on the computer than a teacher. Teacher used to be bothering me. I used to be like, man, leave me alone, bro. Let me go to sleep. That's how we started rapping. And then I was supposed to meet her at Mayfair, but I had ran out of gas and only had like think it was $10 in my pocket. I think gas was $3 a gallon. I put gas in that motherfucker. I went back home and I re-jumped in the shower. And I called her up and told her, man, I got to cancel because I tried to leave her 20 minutes early. And then I got gas on myself. I ran out of gas in that raggedy ass station wagon. And I'm good. I'm just going ahead and lay down. She like, is you smoking weed? I'm like, yeah. Like, I can hear it. I can hear you inhaling. So you telling me you in the house smoking weed? And I'm coming to get you. Nah, bitches be. But she in the block, come get me. She ain't in the McLaren. This rich ass bitch in a BMW truck. X5, exact. So I get in what I presume is her daddy truck. I'm like, damn, nice ass truck. She's like, yeah, don't steal nothing. I know you from the ghetto. Like, damn, bitch, hold on. First of all, I don't steal. That ain't even my MO. Second of all, why would I steal some shit? Got a GPS on it. I'm not stealing shit that got a GPS. I'm not gonna argue with you. And we went to go see, I think it was, what fucking movie did we go see? I think I went to go see Transformers with her or some shit. I don't fucking we've been kicking it ever since. And every time we about to go out somewhere, she's like, you want me to come get you? Because your car always been raggedy. Like, bitch, fuck you. I showed up in an avalanche though, like I was big shit Willie. She gonna say, I don't got no jumper cables. I said, what that supposed to mean? I ain't got no jumper cables. I said, this one start. She loves saying slick shit. I ain't got no jack. Why you think I need a jack? Your car be raggedy. I be prepared. No, you don't be. You ain't never got what the fuck. You ain't got a jack. You ain't got no jumper cables. You ain't never got nothing you think that I need to repair my car. About what you ain't got. Fuck do you got then? I used to always tell her, you better have tow truck money. So now that's her answer all the time. I got tow truck money. And she love to run that. I ain't got no tow truck money. I'm gonna come pick you up. No, you're not gonna spend by my new bitch house. No, no. She can start rolling past my bitch with all that rich ass shit you got getting her head. Nope. No. She gonna be like, why that bitch rolling past my motherfucking house? And nigga, I know what money look like. I ain't stupid. Bitch roll past in a long ass BMW, big head bitch. I'll be like, this bitch. She had that little raggedy BMW. I'd be like, bitch, that's an M5 with a V10. That motherfucker is not raggedy. She got the only one that's not raggedy. She get a new engine put in that raggedy motherfucker every 7, 8 years or some stupid shit like that. That bitch money long. Nigga, I be on the freeway and her M5 flying. You know, I fuck with the radio, pick up and then they turn up. Woo, side to be going in. Number 45, and I got my 40 on me, and I got my four flying in that motherfucker. That M5 gets down. Nigga, Chicago's supposed to be like a 3.5 hour drive. You doing the speed limit. Not that motherfucker. I make it back in an hour and a half. I used to be her official airport driver, but her baby daddy don't really like that. Yeah, she got a beast. She got a couple beastie ass M5s. Tell you how much money this bitch got. Okay. I bought a 740. The James Bond 740. I thought I was the shit. It's like '06. I thought I was shit. Could nobody tell me shit. I thought I was so much of shit. I ain't even tell some motherfuckers I ain't own the car. If you ain't see me in it, I don't own it, nigga. So then another nigga from the north side, I don't even want to say his name, but that nigga bought a 745. And everybody was like, I used to get mad too. Like, but I know for a fact I had the fastest Beamer out here at that time. And I put custom tires on there. Oh yeah, that motherfucker used to hug the road, Jack. I used to put motherfuckers to shame in that motherfucker. Uh, okay, listen. And then I had got a BMW 325, but I sold a Wolfberg edition. This is years later. Okay. The Wolfberg edition was a Volkswagen Jetta. Wolfberg edition. So white boy gave me a 325. Okay. My 325 stayed at her house, right? Yeah, that 745 is a good deal. But every time you get to them, you got to get them motherfuckers told to you, and you got to reprogram everything and put a new battery in there and program that in there and all that other bullshit in backwards order. But anyway, if I get a 745, I'm a LS swap that motherfucker. I ain't bullshitting. I'm throwing a LS or a Vortec in that bitch. I ain't fucking around, Jack. Water hammer in the pipes. Hey, so anyway, back to what I was saying. Now my big brother had a 325 like this, and his shit fast too, right? And this 325, I thought was the shit. So I gave Brittany a ride in it. She thought it was the shit. This bitch had so much money, and I had so little. 745 with Gucci interior. I see rich. When I look in the mirror, fact, three-wheel tie with suit and metal. Super ties in the guy that be front flat. TVs with a horn go, nigga, you top that. Let me show you something. Press that button. Truck said, and all of a sudden, 415s couldn't see no wires. And then I heard boom, the amplifier. But anyway, she ended up buying that car from me. She was running from a domestic issue. She bought the car for me so she could hide at hotels and shit. End up falling in love with the car. But I took my money and I bought a 540. Well, I love this motherfucking 540. Woo, that 540 was nice. It was fast. I was leaving M5s in that motherfucker. That 540 used to blow the doors off the shit. And the best thing about my 540 is I stole it. That ain't buy it. It was an '03. Oh, it was so fast. The individual, the individual throttle body. I sold her that car too before I realized the fuck it was worth. But you know, stolen engine. So she know the engine was stolen. This rich ass bitch went out and bought an actual M5 with that engine. It's a stick. Just rolled up on me one day like, look what I bought. Just the legendary M5 or the M5s or the M5. You tripping. This last M5 with an inline motor. You got the this is. It's, he's like, and I got a parked car with a stolen motor in it. 'Cause I'm nervous about driving it. I said, bitch, you gonna strip my car? Give it back. I'm so poor. Give it back. Give it back, bitch. So rich ass. You don't even need it. And then she got so much money. I'd be like, bitch, where do you park all these cars? I got a place. What you mean you got a place, bitch? So rich ass. Fuck, you got a place to park the car. Can I park some of my shit there? You gonna leave it there for like a year? No, bitch, I ain't leaving shit for no year. I ain't that rich. You just leave your cars for a year and go back and get them at the next year. Once a year, you pick out a couple of cars to drive, and you just, bitch, you got too much money. She got too much money. That bitch got way too much money. She put the M5 in storage instead. Let me see storage. She want to drive. For that PT. Every time something go wrong with the motors, he called me talking about some, you fucked up the motor in my BMW again. Like, no, the fuck I didn't, bitch. Stop buying them raggedy ass M5 motors. That's what you stop doing. Was it raggedy when we was on the freeway doing 200? Nope. It was not raggedy then. I admit it. I feel the same way you feel, but they're not very durable. So you need to stop buying them. I try to talk her into letting me LS swap everything. She was down for it until she got pregnant. So that door's closed for me. Bitch, you got so much money, it's not like the nigga would even know I'm LS swapping your car. He wouldn't even know. I could get a car back to you, he wouldn't fucking know. I can get a car back to you with the dual exhaust still on it, he wouldn't fucking know. And he got to quiet this motherfucker down. And I hate when bitches be like, I don't want to betray his trust. Shut up, bitch. Every bitch I ever knew betrayed my trust. For real. Mama's daughters, sisters, aunties, cousins, they don't give a fuck. Bitch always telling me about how she only betrayed another motherfucker trust. Fuck, dude. And a guy on this motherfucking planet gave a fuck about my motherfucking trust. Fuck, dude. That's how I feel. You know me since high school. You just had a baby by this nigga. You done had a baby by me. But you know, my hard working ethic don't mean shit to you because I'm not rich like your daddy. And then she mad that I don't want to let her out the friend zone really because you friend zone me. I was nothing but a bum too. I can take care of myself, just not inside her lifestyle. So now I'm working on my own shit. About to LS swap me some beamers or something. I'm about to do something with my motherfucking life. Like that too. I feel like Kanye. Y'all should be happy that I showed up for this fake shit. Now I want to do something else in my life besides YouTube. Because YouTube just didn't do nothing but give me a place to beg. Just here begging for super chats at this point. I don't know, man. Doing my life. I feel like I missed something. Like you know, you go through certain steps to get to certain places. I feel like I missed a step, and now it's just like it's trying to float off into space. I don't know. Maybe just start something new. I don't know. I just first time. I don't know what the next couple months is gonna be like. Well, I thought I knew what the next couple months was gonna be like before I moved in this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm freestyling my life, so it could be. I could be living in a castle with a princess by the end of the week. Who the fuck knows? Or I could be living on a box, living out of box on the side of the road. I don't fucking know what's going on. Brett, I banned everybody. So, and my new rule is you free to come back under a fake profile, not your original profile. I'm not unlocking no original profiles. I tried that shit. YouTube won't let the command go through. Posted on the vlog a minute ago about how I unblocked everybody. I checked it again. It said nobody was blocked. You know what I mean? And then I went on a blocking spree after that. Brett, I have not blocked you since I've been on my blocking spree. But I am blocking shit, Jack. I done blocked so many motherfuckers. It's discords about me now. It's vlogs about me now. It's YouTube post communities about me now. It's so much shit about me now. Google's hiding it. Google like, no, we ain't gonna tell this nigga. You start a firestorm. I love all y'all. I love my haters. I love my agitators. I love my aggravators. Yeah, man. Y'all making Bru Sitdee what it is. Put us on the map. I'm gonna come back and get all the small YouTubers who terrorize me. Watch. I'm gonna come back and get y'all on some Mr. B shit. I'm gonna have y'all doing stupid ass challenges. First person. The first person to get the bitch to scream while they eating their booty wins $5,000. Ready? The country bitches in there getting their booty. Hey, it's gonna be all content. I'm gonna have Freeman as a host one day. I'm Freeman. Freeman 100G on the G. Let me tell you something. I'm the host today. Hosted for man Bru Sitdee, sitting in Thailand. I mean the Philippines with his new baby mamas. They gonna zoom in on my baby mama. They're like, bullshit. He knew baby mama every week. Oh, I ain't even get a chance to read your comment, Brett. But you know what, Brett? It's no hard feelings, buddy. Let me tell you something else, Brett. I don't have any moderators anymore, buddy. Crazy, right? I'm the only moderator here. So it's not that easy to get banned. Take a little experience and be a decent streamer. I am a decent streamer. Brett, when you left, well, you was here. You was here during the 20,000 people watching stream. I mean, I'm in a shadow band right now, Brett. That's why the count is so low. It's nothing I did. It was the people in here acting inappropriate and posting inappropriate shit. But it has taken me some time to circumvent the laws. And as you see now, I'm actually monetized. You can send a super chat if you like, Brett, and prove that you're actually the super fan that you said you were. But anyway, um, yeah, I ain't banning nobody unless they on bullshit. I do remember you, Brett. How could I forget you? You were so fucking annoying. You know what's crazy? You were annoying, but it's not like you was getting on my motherfucking nerves like a sex offender. You know what I mean? They was getting on my nerves. Oh yeah. And since you been gone, I done did shit like this and got a mouth full of gold teeth. You know what I mean? So it's good to see you again, Brett. I ain't never doxed or called no cops. I just made jokes. Yeah, you did. You did. That'd be weird and one of a kind. You right about that, Brett. I just don't know why everybody was so fucking mad at me. You know what I mean? I tried to do it with moderators, that didn't work, and now I'm doing it without moderators. The moderator's still salty. I don't give a shit. Next mod on this channel gonna fuck around be sucking my dick. Next mod gonna be a bitch I'm fucking with. She gonna be striking shit. Yeah. You come by tomorrow. I come by tomorrow and what? I can see. My bad. I had to text light skinned DD back from the block. Anyway, you can't fight trolls or everyone becomes a troll. The harder you fight, the harder you. Bruh. I fought the trolls and I won. What are you talking about, Brett? I slaughtered the trolls. And then I upgraded a bunch of shit in their face. Yeah, I know. That's why I say tomorrow. My bad. My bad. I really ain't trying to be rude, but you won with 2 views. You know what else, Brett? I still get more than 2 views. Sometimes I'll be up to like 8, 10. When you look at my stream, when you go back and look at my stream, watch it because it'll be like 100 people attending. You know, lately it's been pretty low. I don't care. That's part of the reason it's low because I don't care. That bitch got some money, but she got some money for me. And probably got a motherfucking job. She got some money for me. That's what I love from the bitches when they got some money for me. Maybe I can pick it up for nothing, or I can earn it. Get mad at me, fuck around, and I return it. We be early, late night. Ooh, a motherfucking fool with it. And now I show them lame niggas what to do with it. Let Bruce hit it. Ooh, we do with it. No. Stick the dick all the way to his stomach, straight through again. You know what the key to this shit is, Brett? Consistency. Because listen, it was a time I had 2 views also when I first started. And who knows? Maybe all those people who were in my chat only sitting here during the summertime when it's hot as a bitch and they don't want to go outside. Maybe they'll be back. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Try shit in groups of 3. My channel's 3 years old. In October of this year, it'll be 3 years old. It's only 2 years and some change. Why did it take me this long to get monetized? It didn't. I only shot for being monetized since August. And I was, well, I technically been monetized since August. Yeah, it's August. Or some shit like that. Or I started streaming in August. I don't know, but I officially put in the paperwork in February. But keep in mind, I was homeless. And I never ever filled out a W-2, W-4 form or none of that shit. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. I always ran businesses and I knew that my business was safe because I made them $12,000 a year. There was no need to fill out any tax form. If they made me fill out a tax form, I had a lawsuit. But these bitches made me fill out a tax form and I wanted the gig, so I filled out the tax form. And I got an address, as you can see. So shit has changed for me, Brett, if you're still out there listening. And yeah, I got 2 views. So, man, I helped encourage 2 channels, at least. At least. So yeah, I'm doing some big things over here, Brett. Not that big of things, but I'm doing some big things. And I understand my YouTube channel don't look like everybody else's, but keep in mind, Brett, I'm homeless. I'm living from bitch house to bitch house. I'm just showing you how real niggas survive. It is what it is, Jack. And I would love for some better karma, but I ain't got it. Hence the title, Alive. And also, yeah, man, YouTube ain't really paying shit because I live off super chats. And it took me a whole fucking month to make $100. Yeah. Cool breeze. What's good, son? Respect your content. And it's real good. Thanks, Cool Breeze. Them bitches got me living off super chats and people watching the commercials. So I appreciate you respecting the content. Also, follow me on other platforms. I know my Instagram is looking crazy right now, but I'm about to upgrade it. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it to the gold teeth and all that shit you see. I ain't got the grill in right now because I'm smoking. But I do got my glasses right here to prove you in the right motherfucking spot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love you, Cool Breeze. Like, share, and subscribe. You ain't really gotta. I really don't get nothing for likes. Just subscribe, share a few posts, repost some shit if you want. I give substance. Yeah, I'm one of the only real niggas out here, man. The rest of these niggas ain't talking about shit. Even the so-called real niggas, they just a bunch of red pill ass undercover faggots who hate women. I'm a real nigga, my nigga. If you go and look at my post, nigga, my channel was 36% bitches. And I love that. 30% bitches, hoes, slut, tricks, and women. Females, period. That's a pretty good accomplishment to me, especially when the average channel around this bitch is 5% female. They ain't fucking with me. And I had gay trolls try to run the bitches off, nigga. I ran the gay trolls off. I like you, you a character. I be checking in occasionally, but you gonna be around, but you ain't gonna be around much other than my man. Unban me, not Brett. If you feel, but I do wish you some kind of success either way. Listen, I could not unban Brett. I just told you the situation. I had to explain the situation to Dixon a bunch of times. And then listen, what happened to Brett is the same thing that happened to Dixon. I banned you motherfuckers. The reason why YouTube didn't tell me that anybody was banned, the reason why they said nobody's banned, because I checked YouTube and my Google account. It said nobody's banned. You know why it said nobody's banned? Because Brett and Dixon got kicked off of my chat because YouTube started to investigate my chat and banned a lot of motherfuckers. That's what this shadow ban shit is really about. They investigating my chat to see which all trolls come here. I don't know why they using this channel to track trolls, but they pissing me off. Let me go be famous, bitch. And then the algorithm pinned me as a hangout joint for the trolls. So they don't put my channel in people's face. I check YouTube Studio and I check Google. I haven't checked it since I've been on this banning spree. But before I went on the banning spree, I checked again. I was like, I'm gonna unban all the old people because I got some new people to ban. And I'm gonna see who knew each other. That was my plan. But it said wasn't nobody banned. I'm telling you what happened, man. YouTube struck you niggas off my account, my nigga. For all them nigger comments. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think the algorithm that dumb. Algorithm's getting ready to take your account for trolling. So I don't suggest you come back here trolling. Especially because something about when I ban a motherfucker, something weird shit start happening in their account. They don't understand the feds watching Cool Breeze. And they don't understand digital terrorism is a crime. You cannot digitally terrorize nobody, my nigga. You can say whatever you want to somebody, long as it's not threatening or slanderous. Nigger is slanderous. I'm gonna prove it to you. Do you prove I'm lack of knowledge, lack of education, unaware? Do you prove that I fit the definition of a nigger? What about an ignorant person? What does the term ignorant mean? Lack of knowledge, lack of education, unaware. Can you prove I'm a person that fits that description? A nigga who passed the chapter 51, a nigga who has his mental competency and understudied 2 motherfucking degrees that would have had me pass the bar in real life. Okay. Yeah. Sure. YouTube ain't gonna do shit about you slandering me, but they're gonna slow you down for you think you can slander one of these peckerwoods. That's what they really worried about. That's why y'all don't be in the peckerwoods live pulling that bullshit, do y'all? If y'all do, he's some dirty ass peckerwood with no teeth. I bet y'all don't be in Dr. Sebion Macy's live like that. All right. I'm telling you what happened. Brett got banned. Then he named a bunch of troll accounts after himself. So they didn't want to remove him from the platform, but they removed him from me. Because you don't understand through the Patriot Act, when you slander somebody online, it is an act of terrorism. Support, I doubt. Report, I believe. I believe you niggas still report me. If you support me, go troll the trolls who trolled me. If I go look up my block list, I'm running niggas' name through the dark web. So I hope that motherfucker. Once I run your name through the dark web, it's gonna tell me your IP address and every account attached to that IP address. And I'm gonna know the difference between you and your mama due to what the fuck I done studied in life. I'm gonna be able to pick everybody else out in the house because I'm gonna build them an MO and a profile and I'm gonna stalk your dumb ass. Trolling and playing. That's good, Brett. You've been watching from the shadows. I appreciate you. And nigga, I ain't needed no rest from the cold because I survived the coldest days already. Fuck is you talking about? The coldest days before I moved in. And I put them on the stream, my nigga. Was you there? Oh, you're not Brett? Who are you? If you're not Brett. Tell you the truth, I don't need nobody here that's trolling me anyway. Brett wanted to troll me after I fired moderators for fucking with Brett. Brett was actually my guy with his little gay ass. He just turned on me. See, this is the thing and shit. I'm gonna tell you what be happening with people. Brett's best documentary. People be cool with me, right? But okay, okay, right. This group of people cool with. This group of people ain't. But this group of people will not be cool with me because this group of people is bigger than this group of people. See, it's one group, two group. So it's two groups now. And there's one group that like me. There's one group like, fuck you. We don't like you either. Yeah, and they go over here with this group. Now I got three groups over there that don't like me because they got something in common. Strangely, that's how bitches think. Let's go interview other homeless on the streets. Okay. Chat GPT 5. Yeah, that's what's going down, G. I don't care, man. If you're not strong enough to be my friend while everybody hating on me, then I guess I don't need you to fuck around. So I need strong people around me. I don't want no weak ass bitches crumbling at some little measly ass criticism. Fuck 'em. How the fuck they even know you exist? You know how? Because you somebody. You somebody that crossed their radar. You crossed their radar. Listen, the average hater think they important in the motherfucker. If they hating on you, you important to somebody who think they somebody. Mm, think about that for a second. And what if that somebody got other somebodies that think he's somebody? Oh, you really cooking now. You really cooking now, nigga. You got grand haters. You got haters that hate you because haters hate you. Oh my God. You got haters and their followers hating you. You are somebody. Because what the 48 laws of power say, any attention is good attention, whether it's negative or positive. It's still attention. It's up to you to make it work. So there you go, Brett. I don't give a shit what they think. They thinking about me. I'm living there rent free. The whole time I thought I was homeless. I'm living in motherfuckers' mind rent free every day. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You should send me a super chat while I'm up here freeload, man. I'm getting hungry. Yeah. And nigga, the cable's out. I'm not trying to talk shit or nothing. Your landlord need to fix this door. And he's got raggedy ass minds. Shit. How these haters even know I live in a house? How they know they're not hallucinating this shit? How you know you're not gonna wake up and Bru Sitdee still streaming in the car? On a hot summer day with my shirt off. How you know that? How you know this shit is actually happening in the Matrix? Hmm? You don't know. It's crazy. Shit can change in a blink of an eye. That's why you gotta lose yourself in the moment. Only never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. It's, shit strikes what this shit. This opportunity strikes once in a lifetime. That shit is true. And what he mean by that is lose yourself in the moment and own it. That mean whatever the fuck the universe sent you, just trust it. Trust it one time. See where it leads you. Because you only gonna get one shot. And the universe is cruel. They'll give you a million. Universe give you a million shots to fuck up. So you're gonna give you one shot to get it right. That's why I be taking all my motherfucking opportunity. And I don't be passing on them. Yeah, I think YouTube is a shitty job right now. Can't lie. $100 a month. Fuck, but $25 a week. I made more than that selling dick. My back just got better. My back hurting right now. Fucking you, bitch. And I be telling these fat bitches I'm 40, you fat bitch. Don't look at my six pack and think that I'm gonna be in here like the Hawk, bitch. I'm 40. The fuck? I did see myself in the mirror. Like, yeah. Oh, oh, who's that? Is that me? I look like that. You're like Johnny Bravo. Ah, ah. Sound effects be going off in my head. Hey, little mama. Hey, little mama. Yeah, it's cool. Uh, Give y'all an update on what's going on. It's a lot of bitches out there. I'm still single. It's just gotten a little more complicated. Celibate, I am not. That shit went out the window. Like I decided nothing goes eat. But I was like, yeah, I'm digging a couple G's real quick. Now them bitches got their taxes back. So what a bitch my relationship, man. Hey bitch, go fix your relationship. See you in July, bitch. I fucking that shit. When a bitch gonna fix it with me? Never. I'm through fixing shit. But I'm beat. Tired. Fixing the motherfucking thing. Bitch, you fix it. And it's crazy because the bitch don't want to commit. She don't want to commit. So ain't nothing I can do about it. So I just, I get in where I fit in. You know what I mean? Bitch want me as a side nigga, I'm a side nigga. Shit. What can I do about it? But you always gonna get mad when one of these bitches be like, I don't want to rest myself. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna take her up on her offer. When I sleep in your bed for 2 days without you bothering me, I'm gonna wake up and my clothes gonna be clean. It's gonna be food. I'm gonna be like, yup, it's the bitch for me. I got a king size bed. Well, I'm gonna introduce you to the California sleeper, bitch. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna show you a big ass bed. King size bed. Bitch, you still got springs. I'm getting ready to break these. Let me sleep for 3 days, man. You feel me? Oh, yeah. But you start to stick up like a motherfucking old school motherfucking. Alright. Bitch, I'm about to show you how a Grand Prix bike run. You about to be doing wheelies in this coupe. On and that coochie up. Then women always be like, why they call you daddy? You gotta fuck me. See, I'm gonna be your daddy. First time you fuck me. And no, I have no fetish for fucking my daughter. You bitches ain't got no vocabulary. Emperor would have been nice. Could call me that. You don't want to call me emperor, do you? And I don't want to be called king. I'm black. That's degrading. Because I know that black men were emperor. Any black man calling himself king don't fucking know that. Probably don't have the vocabulary to even look up what the fuck an emperor is. You don't realize that an empire consists of kingdoms. A kingdom consists of a village or two. There's a big fucking difference. The empire owns the kingdom. If the kingdom rebels, then the empire will have several kingdoms run up on that kingdom at once. The fuck is you talking about? You don't want the empire to come down on your ass. Now do you? Yeah. Turn this emperor quick. Bru good. Man, I love y'all for attending. Y'all my motherfucking people. Y'all done gave me motivation to be in this bitch. And I really appreciate the motivation because I ain't been too motivated lately. If you ain't seen the titles of my last couple streams, man. I don't know what the fuck wrong with me. But lately, I've been really drained. You know how I feel? I used to feel drained like this when I was separated from like my mother or my wife, my daughter too long. They were too long. It's just crazy. It's not even my daughter. It's my niece. You know what I mean? Raised like I was their father. I didn't check on them for 5 years. It was like, but yeah, I feel really drained for some motherfucker. I feel like it's something that karma wants me to do that I didn't do. So that bitch is taking it out on me and she taking all my motherfucking energy. I don't know why, but she is. And I don't like when this bitch gets stealing energy because then my guard be low and I fuck around and get hit by a car or something. And I try not to be trying to predict the future because I ain't no motherfucking psychic. So I try to mind my motherfucking business. I only know about the present. So I'm living it. So it is what it is. All right. Yeah. Waxing. Jack. Zip it is brand new rag. Hey, guess what? You see it. You see it improve. Can't find my jewelry cleaner. I have to buy another bottle. I left it where I think I left it. All right. I'm fucking. Yeah. Say your goodbyes in the chat. Say your goodbyes, like guys. Yeah. Man. Yeah, boy. It is nice. I got right here. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? Any other subjects? I seem to be really good at talking about zodiac signs. So y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about zodiac signs. Talk about what's your sign, so I can go ahead and tell you about your sign. You know what? I forgot to tell people about the three type of Leos the other day. I got sidetracked. So I want to do 2 hours or better on it. Right? So you guys like to hear about the three type of Leos? Well, I guess I can give it a thing. I guess I'm a Leo. Um, three types of Leos. We're gonna say first, second, and third. Okay, we started first. Why not start from the top? Your first type of Leo, you were born between August 2nd, July 25th and August 2nd. Okay? And you're the type of Leo, you like to party, but you're pretty serious, a little too serious. Second type of Leo, born between August 2nd and August 12th. You're not really strong like other Leos, like strong minded, like thick headed. You can take advice. The problem is you take advice from the wrong motherfuckers. Yeah, it's part of the listening problem you got. You listening to a lot of shit. You're a good listener. I mean, problem is you ain't never listen to the right shit. So, with that being said, they're the most easily influenced Leos. You gotta watch them because if you're not popular, they don't want to be your friend anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you got a group of people that don't like you, and they associate with that group and you. You can just count that Leo out. They won't be your friend much longer. Promise you that. Um, third type of Leo, born between August 13th and 31st. I mean, 22nd or 23rd. Yes, 23rd. Um, you are the most war-minded kind of Leo. I'm one of those Leos myself. Uh, you play too much, but not enough. Okay. You easily take jokes overboard and accidentally crack the wrong jokes being funny. But you hate bullies. So you hate being a bully. But motherfucker coming for you, they gonna get it. The problem with Leos like myself is I don't know when the fight is over. Because most of us are neurodivergent. So if it's a fight, it's a fight. You know what I mean? It ain't none of that loving and fighting shit. Either we fighting or we not. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna jump in between three type of Leos. Starting now. Work my way back. Second type of Leo. Yeah, y'all fighting, but they still playing. It's never serious to them. No point in time. They don't know how to say sorry for playing too much, but they play too motherfucking much, and they'll push you the fuck overboard with their little stubborn ass attitude. So yes, you meet one of them motherfuckers and they can't say sorry and they come back and try it. I guess except they probably let them work their way back up because they earn it. Any Leo will. Now the first type of Leo, if you fighting with them, they war minded and they play too much. So they're not as good as the second Leo is going tick for tack. Second Leo really wants to go tick for tack all the time. They just that petty. Third Leo ain't gonna go tick for tack for you. They gonna be through talking to you until you come back and stop going tick for tack. We ain't got time for that shit. But the first kind of Leo, they only go tick for tack because they be really paranoid. They some paranoid motherfuckers. First type Leo paranoid than a motherfucker. They don't give a fuck. That's them. Don't smoke weed with them. They paranoid. Far as them loving you, right? All these Leos are really romantic and shit, but in their own kind of way. Third type of Leo is romantic in a way like, let's say you drive some raggedy ass cars and they buy, sell, and flip cars. They give you a car. Here, take a car. I can give away a couple of cars. You know what I mean? Or I sold them to a big stupid cheat. Um, Second type of Leo, he ain't getting no type. He ain't getting no motherfucker car. Shit, just they at. They buy you a car because you live with them. They own you. They buy you a car. Goddamn. Because they petty. They want to go tick for tack. They go back to their personality. Third type of Leo, if they buy you a car, you pretty do what you want with it. You can even go cheat in that motherfucker. They don't get no fuck. But you best believe when it's up there, it's stuck there. So, I mean, try to stay off their bad side. 'Cause it'll be stuck there for a while. Yeah. But that first type of Leo, them the worst kind of Leos when it comes to apologies because they just won't give them. And if they give them to you, they gonna be bawling and crying, and then they want to cut you off because they can't admit that they be tripping. They can't admit it. They can't admit they fucked up, especially in July Leos, where they some fuck up. They love fucking up. Can't never admit they fucked up. The second type of Leo can apologize after a year. Ain't no telling what been happening in that fucking year time, though. Motherfucker got bitches pregnant, and or a bitch could have got pregnant. You know what I mean? Motherfucker gonna jump state. Motherfucker be in jail. Ain't no telling what the fuck a motherfucker is by the time them Leos fess up and apologize. And the war minded Leo, we third type of Leo, they really ain't they ain't gonna cross the line to be in a position to be like fucked up and have to give you a big ass apology. So they always thinking about it from a war mind perspective. You know what I mean? That's why they gave you that car. You know why? They want to use your car one day and they gonna save it for a good trip. Yeah, they're a little smart. I give it to them. I'm one of them. And then on top of that, a war-minded Leo, you mainly find them living by themselves on their own. You know what I mean? Because they've been fucked over too many times. Because they don't know it's either the problem with the third type of Leo, right? Is when it comes to a relationship, it's 100% or nothing. The second type of Leo, uh, maybe 50-50. If they're gonna be too busy thinking about themselves. Are you just joining this? You the second type of Leo, you was born between uh August 2nd and August 12th. Okay. But the first type of Leo, you're only gonna get 25% of them. They too stingy to give a fuck. But that war-minded Leo, they think about keeping your ass for the long run. So they fighting a war against everybody who think they want you. So you gonna be mad. But you gotta show them that, I mean, 'cause a human is a cash that can just walk off. You know what I mean? It's not like pirate booty. You know what I mean? It's not like you just get the motherfucker you love and just tie him up and make him ride a boat with you around the world. You know what I mean? Um, Karma's treating me bad because I did some fucked up shit in the past because I had a fucked up past that led to me doing that fucked up shit I need to do to survive. So karma ain't punishing me that bad, but kind of wiping the floor with me. I know she's taking it easy on me, but goddamn, karma's been kicking my ass, buddy. Well, stuff I don't really want to talk about. But the way you ask me what kind of stuff that I do, you make it sound like it's weird or something. You donate to my motherfucking Cash app and my motherfucking time, you can see exactly what I did. What's happening, Alonzo Donovan? I don't think I got bad karma for throwing shit at birds. I wouldn't throw shit at birds. But, anyway, yeah, man, I got some fucked up karma for some shit I did, man. I also got some bad karma for punching niggas. I punch the shit out of motherfuckers. I punch so hard, it be lifting people off their feet. Bah! Especially that two piece. Niggas like, man, he was already in the air when you hit me, you hit him again. So fucking with me, and you fucking me, I'll punch you. But I'm a new nigga now. So I tried to punch motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It ain't many motherfuckers left to punch. And them YNs can look at me like, yeah, we'll have to blick school down. Still punching niggas. School look like you got a blick on you. I ain't playing with none of them young niggas. They know it. They see the OG and me and just leave me the fuck alone. They walk right past me. What up, OG? What up, young dog? Keep going. They go terrorize other motherfuckers. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You don't think it's a better way to handle yourself? I try to handle it with words. I'm very diplomatic. Do you not hear me using words right now? It doesn't sound like I'm just mumbo jumbo. Let me know when it occurred to you. My vocabulary is excellent, unadulterated. You thought I was gonna say pristine. Nah, I'm not really religious. I believe in God. So there you go. All right, man. I'm out of here, man. I got to go. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm hungry. I don't know if you watched my story from earlier, but I got chicken waiting on me. So I'm gonna go eat some of this chicken, Jack. Eating chicken like the coochie on a hoochie and the hoochie while I'm rolling through the block and it's trying to get me look. You heard them bars? Huh? Eating chicken like the coochie of a hoochie when I'm riding in that hoochie and I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm gonna get up out of here though. It's time for me to go. All right, man. I'm gonna see you guys later. I love y'all. Thank you for attending. Try to spread some positivity, man. To all the men in the chat, why don't you just practice giving random bitches compliments if you ain't got no bitch? I don't give a fuck how fucked up the bitch look. Find something. You ain't gotta find nothing to look good on her. Find something you think she confident about. If you see a crackhead walking every day, she got a slow walk. But then one day you see her limping like she a motherfucking pimp. That bitch got on some new sandals. Like, yeah, I like them sandals. Go on here, crackhead lady. What you think I'm doing now? I'm spreading positivity right now, and I'm not punching nobody. Calm down, broski. Nope. Don't need to ask for forgiveness. I'll tell you what, though. I have been on a spree to right my wrong. You ever see that TV show? My Name is Earl. Yeah, that's what my life has been like, man. Crossed off my list, and then I started a YouTube channel. So now I'm out of shit to do. So that's about it. Now I just try to spread some words of positivity because I no longer do that crazy shit I used to do. No longer selling drugs. I'm no longer shooting people. I'm no longer, you know what I mean, doing none of that fool ass shit I used to do. Can't do it. I won't do it. I won't go back to it. That's the reason I became a carpenter, electrician, a plumber. You know what I mean? I ain't the best. I didn't go to school for it, but I know a little something. I know a little something. I can route some PVC pipe. Fuck around and find out. But I won't have the money to buy a house off of fucking YouTube unless I buy one deep in this house in a fucking swamp somewhere. Nigga, it took me a month to make $100. All right, man. I'm finna get out of here. I love y'all. Thank you for attending. You know what I mean? See y'all on the motherfucking flip side. I love you. Even though you ain't send me a super chat. Still love you. Buy more super chats though, motherfucker.